The Supreme Court on Thursday upheld a 20-year prison sentence for the so-called spin kick assailant who caused social outrage last year due to his brutal attacks on a female stranger for the purpose of rape. In May 2022, the accused followed a woman whom he did not know back to her apartment in the southeastern port city of Busan. This was around 5 a.m., and as the woman was waiting for the elevator, he struck the back of her head with a roundhouse kick, knocking her out, and then kept assaulting her until she passed out. He was sentenced to 12 years imprisonment by the district court after being convicted of attempted murder. But prosecutors have changed his charges to attempted rape murder after detecting his DNA in the jeans worn by the victim at the time of the assault, and demanded a prison term of 35 years in the appellate court hearing. An appellate court sentenced the man to 20 years in prison, stressing he committed the crime after viewing the victim as a target for sexual assault. The convicted man claimed sending a 32-year-old to prison for 20 years is tantamount to a life sentence. He pleaded at the Supreme Court that he suspected the appellate court was unduly influenced by the press and public opinion when passing down the sentence, saying it was unfair. The victim repeatedly expressed fears about possible reprisal by her assailant once he is released from prison. The top court, however, rejected the appeals made by the assailant. The top court also approved the appellate court's order that the defendant wear a location tracking device for 20 years, and his personal information be disclosed in public communications networks for 10 years.
모든 사람이 그 피해자가 될 수가 있고 그냥 아무 잘못이 없는 사람들이 이런 일을 당할 수 있기 때문에 개인의 문제라고 생각했으면 이렇게까지 올 필요도 없었고 이렇게까지 길게 싸우지도 않았을 거예요.
The victim said the one consolation in the Supreme Court's ruling is that it upheld the appellate court's position, adding that while the assailant will have to worry about how he will spend 20 years of his life going forward, as a victim, I will have to worry about how I will live after 20 years from now. That is very sad.